Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I am barefaced and my hair is already done because today is my cousin's wedding and it's gonna be in about like 4 hours. So I decided to just sit here and film my makeup that I normally do when I go out to an event. So I thought, why not? Let's just sit here and film it for you guys. So I don't really have too much to say. Honestly, I have all my things out here ready to go and ready to play. Hope that you guys learn some tips and tricks. I am gonna steal some tips from Makeup by Mario. If you guys haven't seen that video, I will link it here for you guys. I love the way that my skin looked that day, except we're not gonna go in with too much concealer. We're gonna tone it down a bit. Also, this is not a hickey. I wear a sports bra and when I go to the gym, it's really, I like to wear my sport bras like a little tight. I hate when they feel really loose and my boobs are like going everywhere. I like when my sport bras are really tight. So that's what that is. So no sean cochinas porque eso no es un hickey. So alright guys, so for brows, I'm going to go into my Brow Gel and this is in the shade 3.5 and I'm going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills brush in number 12. You guys already know that this is my ride or die brush. And so I'm going to start with my brows first, and thank God I already plucked them because they were looking crazy the other day. I was like, why do my brows look so gross? You know, it gets to a point where you feel like your brows are starting to look way too boxy and really hairy, and whenever you filled in your brows with gel or pomade, it just looked really weird. That's the stage that I was going in. I was like, nope, it is time to pluck them, trim them, the whole shebang. So my cousin's wedding is going to be outside. It's gonna be 90 degrees today, but it looks kind of cloudy here in Oregon. I don't know what's going on. So I originally was going to wear a black dress and I wanted to wear that, but with the wedding being outside in 90-degree weather, and it's kind of like a long sleeve black dress, but they're not gonna have any AC. And then I originally went to H&M, which you guys are gonna see in my vlog pretty soon. I went to H&M to find a dress. I found one, but it's white, and my dumbass forgot that you're not supposed to wear white on a wedding person day. Like, you know, you're not trying to outshine the bride. When I told my sister was like, you can't wear white. I was like, what? You can't wear white? Like, super cute dress, you guys. I was so bummed. To clean up my brows, I'm gonna go into my Born This Way Multi-Sculpting Concealer by Too Faced. Lately, I've been loving this to do my brows or to like use as a base. Normally, I always go in with my Urban Decay Eden Primer, but it's been a hot minute that I've actually bought in that product. Still love it, don't get me wrong. I just haven't had the chance to actually go to Ulta. Actually, it's been a while. So I'm not gonna overdo my base on my eyes. So with whatever I have left, I'm just gonna take it down and fill in my eyes because we're not doing a cut crease or a half cut crease. We're not going too dramatic on the eyes today. I want something a little bit more subtle. I love when all my family gets together and they come from Mexico, and I just love it. It's such a really beautiful feeling. Family is definitely everything to me. So I love seeing them, even though I'm a very bad person to keep in contact with them, but when I see them, it's always so cool. It's always such a good feeling to see them. So okay, Chanel, Coco, that was creepy. Okay. I hear someone. Oh, it is Chanel. You scared mommy. She scared the shit out of me. So we're gonna go into my 35G bronze palette by Morphe, of course, and I'm gonna go into this shade right here as our transition shade. I'm just gonna apply it all over the lid. I am going to buff it up into my brow like Makeup by Ariel does, and just buff the rest out like this. I haven't been to a wedding in such a long time, you guys. It's been such a hot minute that I've actually been to a wedding. Our family is already married. They have kids. Also friends though. I have a lot of friends that don't want to get married. Bitches. That don't want to get married. And then there's some that are already married igual por el civil but haven't had a wedding yet. I'm like, I'm waiting to be a bridesmaid. I'm waiting. So I'm gonna go into this shade right here, and we're gonna place this right towards the outer corner. Oh, and the brush I'm using is my Morphe R40. That's the one that I'm using. So yeah, you guys, marriage is really hard. One day me and my husband are gonna tell our story because it's a story. I guess for me it was just really hard because when I got married I was 22. Of course, no excuses, but I was 22 and all of my friends were, I feel like for all of my friends, mostly all of my friends, we partied really young. So we went out very, very young. I mean, very older, I guess you can say, because my husband said that he started partying when he was like 13. Of course, boys are different, but my parents were super strict, so I couldn't go out, like literally. Everybody, in fact, if you guys are here from Oregon, people would always go to El Flamingo. Guys, I remember I literally had to beg my dad to go one day with my cousins, and I literally went, and I was kind of disappointed, to be honest. I was just kind of like, this is it, you know? But then again, I only went once. There's people that went like every single weekend, because I guess people that were 18, I think, could get in. It was kind of creepy though, because there was like older guys there that would just stare at younger women. So gross. But maybe that's why my dad didn't want me to go. But I mean, I didn't go out. I started going out until I was like after high school when I was 18. And that's when I wilded out, you know. I went through a crazy party scene, and then I met my husband, and it like toned down, but all my friends were still going out and having parties, having a good time, you know. And so it was really hard on our marriage because I still wanted to do those things and he was kind of over it. So it's really, really hard. Now I feel like, you know, it's so much better. Like now at my age, I'm like, I kind of want to stay home. I want to watch Netflix and chill and not waste like $40, $80, because between me and my husband, you waste a whole lot of money. Okay guys, so now I'm gonna go into this shade right here, and I'm gonna go into my Morphe M433, and we're just gonna also just focus this towards the outer corner just a little bit. So yeah, you guys, it was really hard at first, but then you got kind of used to it a little bit, but then of course you go through more bumps in the road, and then it gets twice as hard. So it just depends on you and your couple and how you guys like to, you know, adjust to that. Okay, so I'm gonna go to my Morphe M167, and I'm gonna spray some setting spray, and then I'm gonna go into this rose gold shade right here, and this is gonna go just all over my lid. So before you get married, you guys, definitely piénselo bien. You know, because it's no longer you know, it's you and your hubby now, which is super cute. I love playing house. It's fun, especially if you find somebody who's like you know, like, or who likes you for who you are. Like my husband, I told him since the day that we met, I was like, I don't cook. So don't expect me to be cooking and having like a hot meal for you every single day, you know. And my husband, that's what I love about him, because he understands, like, with this whole YouTube stuff, like, you have to be constantly, like, working. And I love that about him. Like, I love now, because before, antes no era así. Antes, he was not like this. So for me, it's really nice now that he understands. I like to, you know, stay busy and do this, and, you know, I'm not gonna have a hot meal for you all the time. Yes, I will do it de vez en cuando. Like now that we're eating healthy, like I do help him out a little bit, and we cook something healthy together. But then he's kind of picky too though. Like sometimes he'll be like, oh, what'd you make? I'm like, oh, I made a chicken salad. Oh, I don't want that. And I'm like, then you make your damn own plate. You make your own whatever you want to eat. Like, you know what I mean? So that's how me and him are. So that's why like we go together really well, because, you know, he understands. And then when I'm like, fine, then you do it yourself, and he will, you know, he doesn't complain. Sorry if I'm boring you guys with my wedding or my marriage stuff, but since we're getting ready for a wedding, I was like, why not, right? Okay, so I'm gonna go into this shade right here, this nice dark brown. With this, I'm gonna go ahead and create a small little brown wing. Like, I don't want it to be too intense. Ooh, like that. I'm using my Sigma angled brow brush. It's the E75. Of course, use code Sandy for 10% off with Sigma. You guys don't ever have to use my codes, you know, but if you want to save some money, they have really good sales all the time, and I think they have one actually going on right now. Of course, I will link everything down below for you guys. I absolutely love their face brushes. They are freaking amazing, which we're going to be using one today. Definitely really good. And then for lashes today, you guys, I'm gonna go into some individual lashes by Ardell. I'm going into the size medium, so this is what they look like, and we're gonna place this one by one, but we're only gonna focus them towards the outer corner. There's different sizes. There's small, medium, and large. Okay, you guys, so here we have just the outer corner of the lashes. I didn't apply anything in the inner corner because we're just gonna go in really heavy with mascara. I just really want the outer corner to be very like sharp and very catty. I guess that's how I want to explain it. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys, zoom me in a little bit so you can see how I'm applying my individual lashes. Remember, you can always mix and match them. You don't have to go in to just the size medium. If you are more of a like glam type of eye, you can definitely do that. So on top. So you always want to make sure that you apply mascara, and if your lashes are really straight and they look down, make sure you curl them. So you don't want to put them too straight. You kind of want them to go sideways. So you just want to keep doing that, and you don't want to place it on your skin. You want to place it right on top of your natural lash. I know that I'm saying that it's so easy because I've done this for so long, for years, but just practice. Let's go ahead and start off with skin, and then we'll finish off the eyes in a little bit. So for primer today, you guys, I'm just using my CoverGirl Full Spectrum Primer. Okay, so since I am a little self-tan, or a little self-tan, I'm still gonna go into my Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue foundation in the shade 112, but I'm going to mix it with my Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Foundation in the shade 220 Natural Beige. I am tan, so I'm gonna mix this because I still love the finish and I love how long this does last. If you guys haven't seen my video yet, I did say that I wanted to get another one that's a little bit darker for the days that I do self-tan. A few drops just like that. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and pick up my foundation brush, and I'm going into my Sigma 3D HD Max Kabuki brush, and because it does give me a little bit more of a full coverage, which is what I need right now. And the reason why I like this brush, you guys, too, is because it has like 2 angles, so whenever you're going around your brows, you can literally just go like this and you don't ruin your brows. So for concealer today, I'm going to go into my KKW Beauty, which is the number 6 concealer. And ya casi no tengo, but I'm going to try to take out a lot. Oh yeah, I literally have nothing anymore. So I'm going to go into my almond shade from the Born This Way Multi-Sculpting Concealer by Too Faced. I'm just going to go on top of that. I'm not going to go into too much concealer like Mario did because it's going to be super hot today. I do have my beauty sponge here. And I don't want it to look too crazy, but I think I might. I mean, is this considered 1 layer or 2 layers? A lot of people keep asking us if we're going to have babies. And yes, you guys, babies are in the cards for us, but just not right now. We're chilling. We don't want no babies right now. We are very comfortable, very happy the way that we are right now. But then again, you know, it's compromise. It's talking to one another and really seeing what works for one another. Okay, you guys, so for cream contour, I'm going to go into my Born This Way Multi-Sculpting Concealer in the shade Butterscotch. Okay, guys, I'm going to go into my KYLIE Translucent Powder. And then to just set my cream contour, I'm going to go into my KKW Beauty. And to the same shades that I normally do use. And just to warm up. We're not going to take it all the way to the cheeks because we're going to go in with blush in just a second. And with the cream contour, we kind of already did that. So we don't want to do it too much. I feel like I still have like a lot to accomplish. And I feel like I let my... because I had really bad depression. So I think I let my depression kind of get to me. and I didn't get to accomplish what I wanted, like what I'm doing right now at an earlier age, because I let myself, you know, I don't know, I was going through a lot, and now I'm at a place where I finally have control over my life. I know what I want, you know. Maybe it's the age too, though. I'm turning 30 pretty soon, and back then, you know, I wasn't really in the headspace, I guess, where I should have been, but I feel like there's always a reason for everything, and God has a reason, and his timing is perfect. So I'm in no rush, to be honest, to have kids. Like, I've always wanted to give my kids a better life than what my parents were able to give me. Don't get me wrong, my parents have done so much for me, like so much. I mean, they brought me, because I was the only one born in Mexico, but my parents brought me from Mexico, and you know, thanks to them, or else I would be in las ranas, still chilling, dándole de comer a las vacas. I know. So just like that. And I like to use those little curlers from MAC. I love it because it's so chiquito and it fits perfectly everywhere. I love it. Cool. So they look like that. I'm gonna zoom you guys in so you can kind of see what they look like. When I look at you, I want them like this. I just wanted them to be more towards the outer corner, and then just apply a shitload of mascara right here to make them even, but it goes from like small to like big, you know? Okay guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply some blush. I'm gonna go into the Balm. This is their new Auto Balm Girl Power Cheeks on the Go. So this is what it looks like. Super cute. I'm gonna go into my Sigma F10 powder blush brush. Go into this peachy shade right here, because I don't want it to look too pinky, but I still want it to look bronzy at the same time, since I'm a little self-tan. For my brows, I'm gonna go into my KYLIE brow gel. I love this stuff. It really does hold my brows in place. Cool. I want them to look more natural than super harsh. Alright guys, for the inner corner, I'm gonna go into my KKW Beauty, the Bible palette, and I'm gonna go into this lighter shade right here. And I'm just going to place it right in the inner corner to brighten that up a little bit. Since I don't want to go in with the shimmer shadow, since we already have a shimmer shadow going on right there. Next, you guys, I'm going to go into this shade right here. Using my Morphe M433, I'm just going to go ahead and warm up the lower lash line. Then I'm going to go into this shade again. Where'd I go? This one, which is the rose gold that we used earlier. And what Mario did, just place it in here. Back to mascara, to my Too Faced. Apply just a little bit more in here. So for lips, you guys, I'm gonna actually do my lips later on because I want them to last a little bit longer. And for church, because church is at 11, it's almost 8:30 and I have to be out of here like now. So I'm gonna hurry up, and with this look you can definitely pair it up with like whatever color you want, because you do have a nice rose gold eyeshadow going on. So of course you don't want to forget to go into your Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray, because it's gonna be real hot today, and you need your makeup to last a very long time. Alright my honey, so that is it for this makeup look today. This is what I normally do whenever I go out to a special event. Of course, I got some tips and tricks from Makeup by Mario along the way, but this is definitely the coverage, the concealer amount that I normally use when I go out. So I hope that you really enjoyed it. I'm sorry I feel super rushed, but I just looked at the time and I'm like, oh my god, I'm running late. I love you guys so much. If you like this, please give it a big thumbs up. Also comment down below and let me know what you use when you go out to un baile. I don't know. I know we got into something very personal today, and I want to kind of give you guys, you know, a little more insight about me, about my marriage, since we are definitely doing a makeup that I'm gonna go to a wedding. But anything else that you really want to know, comment down below. I'm going to answer that for you. But I really do hope that you liked today's video. Los quiero mucho. Besitos, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye.